Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm disappointed that we are passing legislation for the Attorney General in the dead of night. And so I don't expect that we're going to have much success with this amendment. It's really disappointing. All we're calling for is accountability here, especially with the great outcry for our legal community. But it's clear that based on partisan lines, they're going to protect one another. I got great questions about the impartiality of the oversight on this Attorney General from this body. I've seen news reports in the news that the Attorney General is actively trying to, represent members of this body in trial using resources of the Attorney General. And I think that that puts great amounts of conflict, that we are giving expanded powers and carte blanche spending to the Attorney General. And I got to ask why. What are we doing here? Are we... I won't go there. But it stinks. It stinks to high heaven, and we already know that this Attorney General trades in loyalty. And with his providing of legal services, I'm sure he's buying a lot of it. And I am hoping that the body can see some reason. And forgive me, my people of Guam, it's very, very late over here. Like I was saying, we are trying to pass these provisions, opening up the floodgates for corrupt hiring practices in the dead of night. And that should tell you everything you need to know about this process when it comes to the Attorney General. I think that because of some people's animosity for the administration, that they are okay with the lawlessness of the Attorney General and his expansion of powers that we have had no public hearing over. Just like the rollback of this BPT, it's just being shoved into this budget bill in the dead of night without any consideration from what we're hearing from the community. And so I hope the people of Guam watch how this body conducts itself in this budget season and remembers that when they get to the ballot box. With that, Mr. Chair, I yield the rest of my time. Thank you. This amendment is to delete Section 35 of Chapter 12 of the bill. And the reason for this is, you know, I'm not going to read the letter again from the legal community. I don't need to belabor that point. But there's clearly some concerns regarding some of these provisions, and they've mentioned at least 3 of them. But I'm comfortable removing these 2 provisions because they are brand new provisions that have never had a public hearing or have been really litigated in public. And with the concerns we're getting from so many people in the legal community, and some of my own concerns with the practices of the Office of the Attorney General, I think it's best if we have this conversation in the daylight, in the public hearing room, with the people of Guam watching, with everybody getting to make their case. Otherwise, we could be setting ourselves up to have to come back in here and fix this problem. So with that, Mr. Chair, I would like to ask my colleagues to repeal this Section 35 and Section 41, and let's have this conversation properly. With that, I yield the rest of my time, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. On the